Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that be linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Brought to you today in association with OneFootball, the excellent app. I was just actually reading on the app this article here, brilliant article by Dan Burke, where he was talking about, giving a complete rundown of the match yesterday, the Community Shield, where Arsenal drew 1-1 with Chelsea, but then went on to beat them 4-1 on penalties, talking about this brand new ABBA system, the ABBA, which I don't know why they've changed up the penalties for. I thought the penalties were fine as it was. But listen, it was a great performance by Arsenal yesterday. I thought that we played very, very well. We were the deserved winners of the game. And there was good performances in there. I thought Lacazette looked sharp, and Sead Kolasinac, what a player he looks. I mean, you know, it was a very, very good performance by him. Big, strong, quick, mobile left back. Very, very good player. This looks like a good signing on a free. So that looked really, really positive yesterday, but it was good. As I said, there's a rundown of it on the app here. Don't forget, you can download this app in the description below. Arsene Wenger saying after the game, not so much talking about players that have got to come in, more talking about players that are going to be on their way out. He was saying that the squad is too big, too bloated, and he needs to offload some players. And some of those players that look like they're definitely on the way out, you could say Kieran Gibbs. I mean, with Sead Kolasinac and Nacho Monreal there, it's going to be really hard for Gibbs to break in. He hasn't really figured in pre-season, so those are all the hallmarks that he's going to be on his way out. Callum Chambers, who also didn't play yesterday. Debuchy, who's still around the club somewhere, earning a lot of money but not getting any game time. Carl Jenkinson as well, another player who's looks like he'll definitely be on his way out. And Lucas Perez, who's Newcastle are very interested in. Rafa Benitez saying yesterday that he's really interested in the player. Lucas Perez as well looks like he's going to be another player that's on his way out. Could Lucas Moura, though, of PSG, be on his way into Arsenal? Now, there's a lot of rumours going around today about Lucas Moura, a really talented player, plays out on the wing. Remember, when PSG bought him back in 2012, they paid a whopping, and at the time, this was a massive fee, £40 million for him. Well, he's said to be surplus to requirements now that they've bought in Neymar. Still only 24, Moura, and a really, really talented player. Now, could he end up at Arsenal? There's suggestions in the Brazilian media that Arsenal have previously made a bid for him, which was rejected. And could they return back to try and get Moura? We seem to have so many players in that sort of wing position, but that is one of the rumours going around today, linking Lucas Moura with a move to Arsenal. Would he be a good signing for Arsenal? What do you guys think? Let me know. Thomas Lemar, now, you know, there was no updates yesterday from Arsene Wenger on the Thomas Lemar situation. We know that Monaco have been insistent that they're not selling him. However, they have also said to their fans, we can't guarantee that he's going to be here come the end of the transfer window. Now, are Arsenal going to finally get this deal over the line? Remember, the season starts on Friday. If he is the #1 target, fans would like to see this deal done and dusted. Lemar still heavily linked, but as I said, Wenger giving no update on it yesterday either way, which suggests that, you know, the discussions are still ongoing with this deal. It is going to be boiling down to money. And who would be better, Lemar or Lucas Moura? You know what I mean? Who would be better? You know, who would you rather see? But listen, those deals still seem to be, that deal still seems to be ongoing. There's encouraging news on Alexis Sanchez yesterday. You would have seen him. He came onto the pitch. He went up to, when they were receiving the Community Shield, didn't play yesterday because Arsene Wenger said he's short of game time. Now, apparently what a lot of the talk is around today, even from some of the newspapers that have been linking him heavily with moves to Man City, to Bayern, to PSG, to all different places, they're all going with a story where they said that he's resigned to the fact that he's going to be staying, and he's accepted the fact that he's going to be staying at Arsenal for this season, And if he wants, he can walk away at the end of the season on a free transfer. Now, is that the right thing for Arsenal? Should they be cashing in on him? I've referred to it before about Max Hummels at Borussia Dortmund, you know, and how they insisted on keeping him, only for him still to walk away and go and join Bayern Munich. Lewandowski, the same thing. And would they have been better off to have cashed in on those players? Is it the same with Alexis? I personally think it's the right thing for Arsenal to do. We should not be giving our rivals... Imagine Man City having Alexis, Aguero, Jesus, you know, all the players that they've bought this season. You're literally handing them the title. I mean, they're already the title favourites. So I think it's the right move not to sell him at the moment to Manchester City. But it seems like Alexis himself has accepted the fact that, listen, it's going to be another season at least at the Emirates. Maybe we could maybe get off to a great start, or say, you know, do really well. And it might persuade him to stay on, you know, if he sees that the club is showing lots of ambition. But let's wait and see what happens with that. And finally, Mohamed Elneny yesterday, he was speaking to BN Sports. They were asking him about his future. By the way, he played very, very well in that Community Shield. I was very impressed by him. You know, one of the candidates definitely for man of the match. Well, Elneny coming out yesterday and saying, listen, I am not leaving Arsenal. I am staying at Arsenal. There had been a lot of rumours linking him with a move to Galatasaray, but he's saying, I am going nowhere. I am staying put. So that's good news. Don't forget, if you want to download the OneFootball app, the links are in the description. You can also check out the OneFootball YouTube page as well. Both of those links in the description. As I said, a really, really good app. And don't forget, if you haven't already done so and you can afford to do so, please sponsor me on my march. It's only a couple of days away now. Starts off on Wednesday. We're going to be leaving from West Ham's ground in Stratford, walking to Crystal Palace. The next day after that, from Palace to Stamford Bridge, Chelsea, on to Wembley. Wembley, that's our new home, not Tottenham's home, but it is Tottenham's home for the new season. We'll be at Wembley, and then on the final day, walking from Tottenham's ground, Wembley, right up to the Emirates Stadium, the home of football, just in time for the game, Arsenal taking on Leicester. Please, if you want to sponsor me, also the links are in the description below. The sponsorship has been absolutely incredible so far. But I want to smash that total and really see if we can raise as much money as we can for Prostate Cancer UK. Great charity. Thanks for watching the show, and we'll be back tomorrow.